Yo, I have not been on this channel in quite some time now, but I have come back to bring you a completely unrelated video. This is my entire playing card collection. I think the last time I counted it, it was like 130, 145 decks, but we're gonna go through every single one of them. I'm gonna show you each one. This is a cassette drawer that you fit like cassette tapes in. I have this 3-drawer one for my nicer, more premium decks. And then I have this 6-drawer one for every other deck. This drawer is mainly just ad cards, jokers, bits and pieces of incomplete decks, water damaged cards, miscellaneous here's and there's. And then I've got a few decks in here. I actually do have a sealed deck in this one. The Woodcraft Industries Incorporated deck. Highly sought after this one is. I have some other card game. This isn't even like playing cards. I have this deck of Streamline. Plastic coated smooth finish. Yeah, like 99% of decks with a smooth finish are total abysmal dog water. Anyway, we're gonna keep on the trend. This is a really old deck of Mavericks that I got for like $1. This was my first ever deck of cards right here. Cardamundi classic jumbo face cards. Then here, this is all like actual full decks of cards. Money deck of cards, dollar bills, $100 bills. Dog Days from Dollar Tree. These are actually pretty cool. They got dogs for all the faces. We got the Harry Potter playing cards, Gryffindor edition. We got 2 decks of plastic cards here. We have a deck of Bicycle, like waterproof plastic cards, and then the Invisible cards by Peter Wout. These are really old. Another deck of $100 bill cards. This is the Air Force Reserve Command deck. These are oddly enough really good. The rest are just, you know, Royal playing cards. We got Pioneer Bank playing cards. We got Victoria. I got these in Canada. These are horrible. Cardamundi casino cards. Authentic casino played cards. This is a deck of Aviators. Most of the cards in here have been in my mouth. Magic trick purposes, obviously. This next drawer is kind of just the same thing. Grab some notable ones here. Mavericks. This is my second deck of cards. New Mavericks. These I opened for a YouTube video on my main channel, link in the description. We got a Gaff deck in here, we got some Chinese cards, some more plastic coated cards, really nothing notable. But now we're moving to this top layer of the bottom drawers where we get some actual good stuff. Here in this far drawer, I have the Don't Blink Magic Shop cards, just because these really kind of don't fit into any categories. I also have this Pokemon trading card game deck box that I just keep all of my jokers and stuff in from like cool decks. So all the cheap, horrible decks that I never used, I put the jokers and stuff in the bottom one here. And then, you know, like Fontaines, Virtuosos, which one is this? Anyone Worldwide, Dan and Dave. I keep those all in here. Now this top middle drawer here is half just blue bag bicycles. I actually have I think this is the one. Yeah, it's pretty old, but this is a authentic Blue Seal deck. This is not a full deck though. It was 99 cents. So I'm not complaining. I do have some full Blue Seal decks in my collection. We will get to those soon enough. Just all like blue backs. We got 1 deck of red backs. We have a deck of Tally-Ho's here. I don't even know where I got these. Tally-Ho circle backs. Open it up and like the majority of the cards have been signed for magic tricks, but I got them like that. 7-Eleven Slurpee bicycles. These are really cool because they're borderless, but they're a one-way design. So I don't like that. Bicycle Amplified, probably one of my favorite bicycle decks of all time if I didn't lose like a quarter of the deck. I just don't know where I even lost it. I don't even remember. This is also a one-way back design because you can tell orange is on this side and you can turn it over and it's on the other side. But it's not that easy to tell and it looks cool, so I'll let it slide. This is my most used deck of bicycles, just normal black backs. This one could give it a run for its money though. I don't even know what these are called. If anybody knows what this deck of bicycle cards is called, let me know in the comments. I have no clue. Bicycle Steampunk, I use this deck a lot as just like a poop deck. There's a story behind this one that was really cool, but I forgot what it was. Bicycle Dragon Bags, I got this one used less than $2, but it was in pristine, brand new condition. This top middle drawer here has tends to come out. If you want to look at the, yeah, it looks kind of cool. This is the last drawer of this bottom 6 here. My custom deck that I made back when I didn't know how to make playing cards. There's so much going on, bro. It looks like it was made in Microsoft Paint. It was the base though for the actual deck of cards that I'm releasing pretty soon, so subscribe for that. I did not print these with MPC. I printed them with some maker on Zazzle, and they're great for packet cuts. I'll give them that. White Artisans, I don't know where my black ones are. I think I lost those with my eye catcher Velvets. Theory 11 High Victorians, the worst catfish in the playing card world, because look at this beautiful tuck case. Beautiful tuck case. Then you open it up. That is the ugliest deck of cards you've ever seen. Sakura playing cards, genuinely one of my favorite decks of all time, and I would use this so much more if I didn't lose half the cards. At this point, like, all of the cards are printed on USPCC. Bicycle Guardians, I used this deck so much. It's a collaboration between Bicycle and Theory 11. Theory 11 Monarchs, one of the first decks of cards that I got that was not, you know, like bicycles. And this has lasted me so long. I mean, just look at that. After like 7 years. Theory 11 Unions, one of the most well-rounded decks of cards. Beautiful, beautiful tuck case there. And the cards really do match very well. This is another really cheap one. I don't even know why this one's in this drawer. I got these at a grocery store in South Carolina. I was surprised because they actually do have a linen finish. Bicycle Prestige, basically just bicycle bluebacks, but they are plastic, don't bend like at all. And also, it took me like a decade to find these. All right, now we're moving on to the cream of the crop right here. These 3 drawers are my most expensive, most used playing cards in my entire collection. Let's get into this one. We're gonna rapid fire here. Izzo playing cards, soundboards from Riffle Shuffle, Copac Alpha 310 Cardistry Cards. I actually took inspiration for my deck that I'm releasing from this one because I really like that they're purpose-built cardistry cards. This is the back design and this is the face design. You can't even do magic with it. Hardcore cardistry deck of cards. Ascension, I saw these in a Kier Gomes video and bought them without a second thought. I do not regret it. Cherry Casinos, I saw these in a Chris Ramsey video and I bought them without a second thought. I do regret it. Dan and Dave Smoke and Mirrors, I don't know what edition. Casino edition. These are not printed on USPCC. These are printed on some Taiwanese company. Also, I forgot to mention, the Copacs are printed on Cardamundi's Slimline B9 True Linen Finish stock. Fake B9 stock, if you're wondering. It feels good, but it's not the real B9 stock. You know what is a real B9 stock? White Regalias by Shin Lim. I've used the heck out of this deck. I used to have 2 of them, but I gave one away in a giveaway. One of the only decks I have that is printed on the original Cardamundi B9. My absolute favorite stock of all time. And they don't produce it anymore. And you can't find these decks anymore. Well, you can find the Regalias pretty easily. Orbit, V7, my first deck of Orbit cards. So I'm just gonna like go through the deck, stuff at a random card, say this one, and we're going to say, this is the 5 of Hearts. Hey, let's go. Took me way too long to figure that out. Orbit V8s, I don't really like these. I just bought them because they were the next Orbit deck that came out. Okay, I take it back. I like the deck, but I would not buy it again. Nock, Cyan, Blue, the summer color. I don't know what generation this is, what version this is. I got these at the Don't Blink Magic Shop the second time I went. You can't go wrong with a Nock deck. Also, these sound amazing. This is the Nock, I don't know, the sideways ones with the stupid sideways flap. These are printed on Expert Playing Card Company. I'm never gonna get used to this though. I hate this. This is the stupidest design choice, like, of any deck of cards ever. Why would you do that? All right, now we're moving to the middle top drawer. These are like my EDCs. I carry these with me every day. These are my favorite decks. We have my first and only deck of missing cards, the Beams. What's really cool about this deck is that they have holes through them, making the back design. The downside of this deck is that they have holes in them. Backdrop, it's a big no-no. Also, if that wasn't enough, they put holes on the side of the tuck case as well to spell out their logo, and the tuck case is not holding up well to it. Now, this is the greatest deck of cards ever made right here. Fight Me, Argue with a Wall. This was my first deck I got almost 7 years ago when I started, and I used it every single day, non-stop, for like 5 years. The only reason I stopped using it is because the cards got water damaged, which is a death sentence, no coming back from that. So I had to retire these, and I will probably use these for like 20 years unless they get water damaged. This is genuinely the best deck of cards ever made. You can use it for anything. You can use it for Magic, you can use it for Cardistry. I won a Square Up giveaway, and they gave me a brick, 4 of each of their cards. This is the only one that I've opened so far. All the others are up here. We'll get to those. This is the Space Dunes. Now, you know how I feel about one-way designs, but the missings are cool. I like those. And these are kind of cool. Yeah, one-way design. Makes it look kind of weird. Let me see if I can... But it does look cool when it's all like moving in unison. I like it a lot. This is also printed on WJPC, I think. They have a very distinct smell. I did not go to Cardistry Con in 2024, but I got the Orbit deck for it. One of my favorite decks. I love how minimal it is. That's the back design. It's almost like a Anyone souvenir deck, to be honest. Speaking of Anyone, the Anyone checks the blue dot. I love this deck. I use it all the time. Not much to say about it though. Moving on, we got the Anyone Worldwide Souvenir Russia edition. It's the only souvenir I have. I think living in the US, I would get the US edition first, but now I got the Russia edition. We got the Rockstar cap logo. I've wanted this one for a really long time, and I just got it like a few months ago. Purple and red cap logo. A lot of people hate this one for some reason. I can kind of see why, but me personally, I love it. Now I don't use this one that much, but this is the Memento Mori by Murphy's Magic, originally in collaboration with Chris Ramsey. Chris Ramsey has long since left Murphy's Magic, and Murphy's Magic is still producing the cards. Speaking of Chris Ramsey, we have the first V4s right here. Probably my favorite first deck of all time. We also got the first V5s? I regret buying this deck. I don't want it anymore. If anyone wants to buy it from me, I will sell it to you. I've used it like 3 times. Right, this drawer right here is just Fontaine and Virtuoso, because I have so many of those. Nickelodeon, Fontaine, Hey Arnold, Fontaine Black Glitches, printed on Room 1 stock, like their thinnest stock. This is probably one of the thinnest decks I own. Look at that. Holy crap. Not a big fan of the stock though. They could have done better. Fontaine Holographic. These were the first Fontaine cards that I actually got at launch and didn't have to pay insane eBay upcharges on. Like this one, the Fontaine Carrots. I don't know and I don't care. I love these cards. These are probably the Fontaines that I use the most. Fontaine Babylons. This is my first ever deck of Fontaine. These are the ones that the back design shows up with black light, because it's actually got like the Babylon logo printed all over the back. They also work really cool as just like inverted black Fontaines. My most expensive deck of cards, but this is the most I ever paid for a deck of cards. The Virtuoso Spring Summer 2015, my favorite colorway of any deck of cards ever produced. These are $75 and I opened them and I do not regret it. Moving on with Virtuoso, I also have the SS16s, the first ever borderless Virtuoso deck. Then this is my first Virtuoso deck. This is one of my first decks ever. Definitely my first cardistry focused deck. I was so hyped for this. This is very well renowned as probably the thinnest deck of cards ever made. Then we got the P1s. This is the first ever Virtuoso deck I got at launch. I got 3 of them, but this is probably the Virtuoso deck that I use the most. This one I don't like. I got this one at launch. Kind of the same situation with Orbits. I just got these because they were the next Virtuoso cards that came out. These are the Moments Open Courts 1 and 2. I got this one with the white borders, and then I got another 2 with the white borders, and then 1 with the black borders. I have too many Virtuoso cards. And then recently I got the SS25 Summer Edition, because the Spring Edition was basically just the SS15s with a black circle in the middle instead of a white one. But these are semi-borderless. Now, I'll tell you what the perfect deck of cards would be, is this colorway with this back design. Right, but I think that pretty much wraps up our opened decks. That's a lie, I have one more. World Poker Tour. Got these at a thrift store for 99 cents. These go for about 20-30 bucks a deck. You find the right ones. These are in fact blue seal. They are in mint condition. Anyways, we'll start on this side, which is mainly just souvenir decks. M&M playing cards, Niagara Falls playing cards, Corvette Museum playing cards, British Flag playing cards, and not the Anyone Worldwide ones. These are Blackjacks, Cardamundi. Actually printed on the old Cardamundi stock, like the cheap stock that you would find at Dollar Tree, and they don't make that anymore. We have a duplicate of the Slurpee deck that I have sealed. We have a B deck, blue seal, the John Wick Theory 11 Artisans. Then on the front, we have another deck of the Black Glitch Fontaines, Anyone Worldwide black dots. I got these from Don't Blink Magic Shop in New York City. Got a great deal on them. If you don't know, the black dots were only available if you bought a brick of the Anyone Worldwide checkerboards, and then these would become available to purchase. So these are pretty rare. They go for about 40 bucks. And then these are all of my relatively nicer sealed decks. I have a duplicate of the SS25 Summer paired with a single deck of the spring edition. I'm not gonna open either of these, obviously. These also go for like $100 on eBay, which is crazy, even before they were sold out. But I got these, both of them together for like $30. All along the side are the square up cards that I got. We got 3 more Space Dunes, 3 titles, 3 Mosaic, I think, and then we got 1 more title and 1 more Mosaic. We have the Virtuoso Moments Open Courts, the one with the black borders, and then as I said earlier, we got 2 more with the white borders. I will probably sell those. I do not like that deck at all. A deck I do like is the P1s, which I have 2 more of. I got these at Don't Blink Magic Shop. These are the Fontaine Horchatas. These are printed on the Taiwanese stock. I don't know if I'll open these. I have a deck of Tally-Ho Orbit collabs. I got these from Tannen's Magic Shop, also in New York City. I got the Tannen's signature deck of cards from Tannen's, obviously. I think all the rest of these I got from Tannen's. All black Nock Pros, purple edition Nock 3000 X2s. These are pretty old. The Theory 11 James Bond 007 deck. These are the two Blue Seal bicycle decks that I have. I got a red one and a black one. I don't have a blue one. I got these from a thrift store for like $1 each. And last but not least, Jerry's Nuggets. The new ones, the normal ones. Yeah, that's all for these. I gotta put all these back now. All right, the last 4 decks, another red and black bicycle deck, but these, instead of Blue Seal, is the golden 140th anniversary seal. I got both of these at a bin store for $4. And then I have another deck of the holographic Fontaines. This one is sealed, and a deck of the Fontaine Cotton Candies sealed. These are sealed because I bought them from a TikToker named Temagoy, who I used to watch all of the time. So I bought those from him, as well as this card right here is signed by him. He also gave me this Korean Pokemon card. That's my entire playing card collection. For any of you who made it this far, thank you very much. Please subscribe, because I will be dropping my own deck of cards very soon, and the teaser will be dropped on this channel, so make sure to subscribe so you don't miss when they come out. Bye.